What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Yeah. We are live and in full effect. I am your host, Gunsmoke the Don, and for the next 2 hours or so, an hour and a half, we're going to hang out and talk. Yeah. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. 11 people. Might as well just shut it down now. Yeah. Cut the music. That's what it's come to, huh? What up, BX? Heading to Sarasota, huh? Must be nice, jacuzzi boy. What's up, John DeLong? He's at the doctor's office, huh? Right? Yeah. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. What's up, Scott? Yeah. Oh, you up in Georgia? This guy gets around, man. This guy's seen the whole damn country. Believe this cowboy bullshit? What's up, Espresso? What else we got here? Chris Archia and Sally Baby. I guess that's it, huh? Well, sorry about last night, guys. I accidentally hit the wrong button and the show ended. I didn't mean to hit the end button. I tried to undo it as it was ending, and there was no going back. There was no canceling the ending of the show. So I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened that way. I was trying to switch from my phone on StreamYard to the back to the laptop because I temporarily lost internet access on the laptop, and I don't know, it got all mixed up there. What a great show last night, too. Great conversation. I want to thank Howie and Frank and Common Sense and Jeff Nadu and Chad for coming on the show. It was a great show last night. And even after it ended, we still talked for like another half an hour. The conversation didn't stop. So it was a great damn show, man. It's a shame that it had to end that way. Somebody said it was like The Sopranos, fade to black, you know? Yeah. Yep. See, there you go. See, corruption said it. Yeah. I thought that was funny. It kind of did work that way. Yeah. So the ending of the show is what you want it to be. Whatever you think it should be, that's how it ended in your mind. And let's see. Got a couple hours of sleep, like an hour of sleep. I just took a power nap for like 20 minutes before this show. This morning I went to Cherry Valley and got me a Corona sandwich and instantly regretted it. Boy, am I a mess. I gotta start starving, man. It's gonna be a hot summer, and I'm not built for this shit. I gotta shed some pounds. It's getting ridiculous. But I also want to thank Fat Bold Italian, Anthony Tavernese, and New York City Crime Spot for showing me a good time last night. We had some good food, had a few drinks. It was a good time. And I'm grateful for those guys. They treat me good. And they're stand-up kind of guys. Phoenix, baby. I will have to watch the replay. I was asleep. Oh, last night? Yeah. Need a baby. Say hello and good night. And I'm like, what the hell were you going, baby? She just left. Did a 4-hour show, great show, but no support except for a couple of people. Support was dead. I don't know what's going on out there. And then I don't know. I caught some of Pizza's show earlier today. Caught the end of it. He was complaining that people aren't donating to him anymore, even though he did get about $4 or $5 grand in the past 2 weeks. But yeah, I don't know what he's complaining about. But over here, it's been get it out the mud, boy. You got to struggle to strive to stay alive. Somebody told me last night, hey, man, closed mouths don't get fed. You better ask these people, man. Better remind them. And it is getting towards the end of the month now. It's May 30th. We got today and tomorrow to survive the ghetto, and I just don't think it's going to work. 17 people, I might as well just go back to sleep. Fuck it, man. I'm doing laundry right now. I could sleep for the next hour and a half. Take a little power nap before I have to get up again and do what I got to do today. Maybe I should just do that. Someone told me don't do a show today. You don't have time to do a show. Fuck the show. Don't do the show. You did a show last night. You're going to do a show today. You think you're going to get something? You think you're going to survive the ghetto here? No, of course not. I figured, you know what? Just wait till Saturday. No, wait till Friday. Wait till Friday, the last day of the month. And maybe miracles will happen. But I think today's a bust. Are you still doing the 11 p.m. show tonight? I guess I should, right? I feel like today should be Friday, and today should be I don't know. Yeah, today should be Friday. Tomorrow should be Saturday. But yeah. I guess I'll just shut the show down and I'll do a show at 11 o'clock tonight instead. I guess that would be better. Looks like this is a bust. It's a shame, but what's up, Lewis? Well, Tony said he'd grab the link so we could chat. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be interesting. Yeah, maybe we'll just do another night show tonight. But there's going to be a lot of begging and pleading. Let me see if Drum Capella still kept up that video so I could play it tonight. Let me see. What up, Darren C4? New York City crime spot. What up, man? No, I was just saying, bust. No, I was just saying, the show's a bust right now. It's got a very slow start, and I'm just not feeling it, man. I guess people are busy right now or something. But last night's show was a great show. And thanks again, Crime Spot, for hanging out last night. It was a good time. Roro, baby. What's up, Roro? Hold on. Let me see. Let's type in Drum Capella. Hopefully he didn't take it down. Drum Capella Gunsmoke. Let's see. It's all my shows that pop up. Great. Why can't I find this fucking guy? I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to him. Where is this fucking guy? Oh, there's another asshole who calls himself Gunsmoke. He's got 57 subscribers. Looks like a real jagoff, too. Looks like me if I was skinny with hair. That's a shame. Somebody's living a fucking alternate universe life on the same planet as me with my fucking name. How dare you? Living the life I should be living, nice and skinny with hair. Anyway. What's Drum Capella's friggin' name on YouTube? Do any of you know? Are any of you subscribed to Drum Capella? Can you drop his link so I could see if I could play his Beggar song for me? Or did I save it? Let me see if I saved this one. Maybe I saved it into my watch later. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No, it doesn't look like it. You probably fucking deleted it. No. I just don't have it. Where the fuck? I thought I saved it, man. Uh, got a lot of O.J. Simpson shit here. But this part is funny. Let me see. Listen to this shit. Hold on. What up, Taton? No notifications. I gave you over an hour. What the hell's going on? Sonny Money. Thank you, Sonny Money. You're the man, bro. Thank you, man. I'm pleasantly plump. That's what I am. Hold on.
Hey, that's why I came to you. You can do whatever you want. Remember, you came to me and said, "You want to be a cop?" I'm being a cop now. I'm here. I offered you for some help. I need to do something for you. I need to do this for myself.
Listen to me, you deaf. I offered you a chance when we could have done something. I offered you a chance to be a cop, and you blew it. You blew it.
I gave you a chance to do a show, and you blew it. You blew it. Anyway, that was whack. Anyway, that's one of my favorite scenes. What's up, Nightmare? Shouts to the West Side. What you got to say for yourself? Happy Friday's Eve to all yous. I'm driving to work right now, so we'll only be listening, but hello in advance to all those who say hello to me. And to everybody else, my man. Oh, Brooklyn Music Forum. That's what it is. God bless you, sir. Let me see, boy. Brooklyn Music Forum. Wow, I sound like an asshole. Thank you for the support, Nightmare. God bless you. There we go. Gunsmoke's Beggar music. Here we go. Ooh, that's loud. Out there somewhere in New York City is a bald fat fuck reaching his middle-age crisis, midlife crisis, all alone. Could you spare some change? He struggles every other day to do a hit show on YouTube, entertaining an average of between 50 to 100 people, which he's very proud of. Never did shit with his life, except he found a way to make money on YouTube, or at least he used to. Things have slowed down lately, and he's in deep shit. He's got bills like every other adult, but refuses to work for the white man anymore. His knees just won't allow him to do it, and he would like to make money on the internet using his talents, whatever he has left of his talents. And there's flies and fruit flies flying around his head right now as we speak, landing on his forehead as he looks into the camera with teary eyes. Some say he has Korean eyes, but he denies this. Anyway, could you find it in your heart to send a super chat, a Cash App, PayPal, or a Venmo? Let's not forget, he is a single dad, and he's got bills to pay. And also keep in mind, he's a little bit of a fat fuck, and you should have pity and mercy for people like this, all right? They can't help themselves. They need your help. Only you, with your pledge of $100, could help Gunsmoke the Don survive another day in the ghetto. Keep this show alive for better shows to come. Maybe even new guests someday. Who knows? Shouts to Jeff Nadu. He just texted me and said it was a fun show last night. It was a great show last night. I had fun. And nobody really donated except for 2 people who shall remain anonymous. Thank you so much for your support. But for the majority of you, I think you should find it in your heart to please listen to this sad music and find it within yourself to support Gunsmoke the Don's channel at the end of the month. He only has today and tomorrow to get his increments in for next month's YouTube welfare check. And keep in mind, YouTube only pays you once a month. So from now until June 22nd, I have to live off of shit. Shit. Okay? Shit. Because things ain't just what they used to be. So yes, as this song plays all melancholy and sad, as Drum Capello sits in his apartment playing this bullshit song. Oh, look, it's a little upbeat now. No, we don't need upbeat. We don't need upbeat. No. What the fuck is this? No, I didn't ask for a bridge. This is all romantic and upbeat now. What are they gonna fucking dance? I'm trying to fucking subdue these people into fucking sending me a goddamn fucking cash app. What are you doing to me, drum? Slow down the friggin' tempo. What are we gonna do? A little cha-cha-cha now on a fucking yacht? Mister, I get to travel the fucking oceans, the 7 seas on a fucking yacht, performing for rich old assholes? Okay, yeah, real slow. Yeah, slow it down. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That was beautiful. All right, let's see if anybody's crying in the chat. Hopefully, you guys took pity and sympathy on me. That was a good beggar moment there. Let's see. Hey, Tatone gifted one Gunsmoke the Dawn membership. God bless you, Tatone. At least he takes mercy and pity on me. He's drowning over there. See, he's drowning in his own tears. Somebody throw him a life raft. Look up sad violin instrumentals. I could. I'm trying to monetize this video, though. I hear you. I feel you. Sounds like the Titanic song. It was, Carmine. It was. I told him to do the violin shit at the end of the movie when they're on the boat and these assholes are like, well, we're going to die anyway, chaps. Get to it. And they start fucking playing the violin as the ship's sinking. Father near to thee. That's what he was supposed to play, but he played the theme song instead. He fucked up, but look, thank God, look, he tried. He tried to help me out. And I appreciate Drum Capella. That deserves a like. That was pretty good. Yeah, no, he's very talented. He's very talented. Make it, because he's the personality. Yeah. Very talented. I think he was kissing Nat King Cole over there. Yeah, that's right. It was a good show last night. Yeah. Shout out to Jeff Nadu. I just dropped the link for Crime Spot, boy. Smoke Dion. Yeah, Celine Smoke Dion. Did AI write that speech, the Sally Struthers version? Yeah, that's what she should have said. Listen to me, I'm a fat fuck, and I'm helping kids in fucking, I don't know, in Zimbabwe. Yeah, what up, Emerald? I had a mosquito flying around my eyes the other day. I smoked the thing. Nice. You got a video of it. You shot the little bastard? Gunsmoke is in a white nightgown standing at the edge of the ship and throws in his beautiful sapphire necklace. Oh, oopsie. I just dropped a fucking $75 million fucking gem into the ocean. Oopsie. Anyway. So what up, boy?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what up, man?
No, I was listening to last night's show on the drive to work today. Pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty good fucking show, right?
I mean, obviously, I didn't hear all of it yet, but I heard most of it.
Great conversation. I mean, I usually don't toot my own horn, but that was a pretty good fucking show.
No,
Good
that was really good.
questions.
That was really
Yeah.
good. Nice chill session. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was.
I almost think like I don't know, and I know Jeff has spoken about this before. Like he said something else, but I almost think like there should be like a roundtable show, like
as a permanent fixture. You know, obviously you'd have to get a lot of people on board for something like that, but
Yeah, put them on camera. It'd be nice if it was
yeah.
like a real round table, like everybody's sitting in person together.
Well, yeah,
That's
metaphorical a
hard.
round
Yeah,
table, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
a digital round table, if you will. But yeah, there should be more of that.
That type of talk.
Because it's interesting people, you know, it's not just like, I mean, not that there's anything wrong with 5 regular ass people, but you know, when you got like 2 former mob associates, you get content creators, you know, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you, boy.
But
Yeah, we
yeah,
covered a lot
that
of
was good. That
topics
was good.
last night. Yeah,
Yep. Good dinner last night.
great dinner. Yeah, I had a Caesar salad. It was delicious with some chicken.
Did you lose me?
No, I'm here, but you can you hear me, motherfucker?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear what I just said
Oh,
though?
okay. Yeah, yeah. Good food last night. I said I got the Caesar
Oh, okay,
salad. It was
okay.
delicious.
All right, wise guy. No, I'm just saying, good, nice hanging out. You know, it was fun.
Yeah. I feel
Good
like I
shit.
don't know what happened to Tavernese. Tavernese is just like, all right, guys, I'm out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he just pulled yeah, all right, guys, and then he just
Yeah,
fucking jetted off. I don't know. He knew something we didn't know because I got fucking soaked.
yeah, I don't know, maybe, yeah.
I
So
parked
did
like
I,
a
but I
block and a
don't
half
care.
away. So,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
nah, it's all good. I don't give a shit. Uh,
Yeah, well, I got soaked too anyway, so fuck it.
yeah,
Not soaked, but we got wet out there. We were standing outside commiserating, talking.
yeah. But it was fun. Had a good time. We definitely were fucking rowdy. Somebody said we might have been, maybe you, but I think when I was thinking about it, I was like, wow, we probably made a lot of fucking noise in here.
Yeah, we did. People were looking at us.
It
'Cause I
wasn't
was
that
looking,
crowded of a place.
no, and I was looking over your shoulders, and they had like a few tables looking at us.
Ah,
Fat Bold Italian was especially loud, but he don't give a shit. Who gives a shit?
yeah, it was funny though. Good shit.
Yeah,
Anyway, what
yeah.
else is going on?
Nothing, man. That's the problem. Just trying to survive the ghetto. I went to Cherry Valley today. I was in your neck of the woods.
Really? Already,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I was hungry. I don't know. I was like, let me get a sandwich. And
Wow. So you went all the way over there for a sandwich?
yeah, I did a little shopping at the supermarket, and then I was like, I don't know. I want a sandwich. And I just started driving. I don't know where the fuck I was going. I'm like, let me just go to fucking Cherry Valley. Haven't been there in a long
Yeah.
time. I got the Corona, and
Nice.
there was some cute chick with a pimple on her face working behind the counter.
A pit bull on her face?
Yeah, I guess she was a little young. Yeah,
Oh, a pimple. I thought you said a
yeah.
pit bull. I'm like, what the fuck does
No,
that
no.
mean? That's like T.I.'s wife. You know, they call her
Yeah.
like a pit
Oh,
bull.
she looks like a little piglet. Yeah.
She looks like a little pit bull. I saw a meme. It was like her next to a pit bull. I was like, geez, that's harsh, man. It's fucked
Yeah.
up. Tiny, right? That's her name, Tiny.
Tiny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about going to Christina's across the street, but I parked on the corner of Cherry Valley, so I was like, oh, I guess I should just go to Cherry Valley
Yeah, you
since
can't
I'm
walk from
parked
one
here.
corner. You got to stay on one side or else
Yeah,
they'll
it's
fucking whack
disrespectful.
you.
Yeah, that's how I felt. So
I got to show you the Italian place over there. It's a block and a half up. It's fucking legit.
I saw they changed the name of this bar over there to Red Bar or Rebar or something.
Rebar. Yeah, that's on the side of the cross side. It's been
Yeah,
Rebar forever, but before that it was Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Yes.
Yeah, but it's been Rebar for a minute now.
Yeah, I picked up some chick over there. Shenanigans. It was like an old dive bar. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there a couple of times.
What up, Templar?
Yeah, Whitestone boy.
Whitestone fucking boy. Where's Tavernese today? He's nowhere to be found.
I drank 2 Peronis and I got a fucking headache. I mean, that's how much I don't drink.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I really don't,
No, I got a good buzz last night, and I didn't get no headaches.
Yeah, no, I don't drink like that. I might do the green stuff,
Yeah.
And I don't mean Heineken. But,
You
yeah,
fucking
so when I drink,
seaweed drinking boy.
I get a fucking headache.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sonny. Thank you very much, my man. Um, what else? I don't know. I shouldn't have done a show today. I should have waited till tonight or something. But I'm trying to
Uh,
survive.
yeah, I don't know. Just I don't know. I didn't think you were because you guys were on late.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
What
shouldn't
time did
have
you
done a
start
show.
last night? You started at 11.
Was it 11? I think so. Actually, I overslept. It was 11:25 or something.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's not bad because, well, I mean, I know people are in, not everyone's in the same time zone or whatever it is, but that's not bad for a late show, and you get a crowd. You get people like that on. You have a good show.
Yeah, we did a 4-hour show, and
Yeah.
I ended it by accident. I hit the wrong button, and I fucking ended it. And by the time I realized what I was doing, I tried to undo it, and it just was already in the process of ending. So
Oh shit! Is that
I
what
said,
happened?
"Fuck yeah." So we were in the
Oof.
middle of a nice conversation, and it just fucking ended.
Damn it.
But
Yesterday they did a bust in Brooklyn. They took down a bunch of Bloods, like 12 or 15 of them, or 18
yeah,
of them, or something. And Lisa Evers, she did like the on scene, tag along with the cops and shit.
yeah,
Get this, I was thinking about doing a live stream about it, but get this: two of the guys they arrested, they're affiliated with a blood set or whatever. They call themselves the Gotti Gang.
the Gotti, the Gotti boys,
The Gotti Gang.
nice. They
Yeah,
did not know my father.
the Gotti Gang. There you go. I'm sure they'll like that one.
Yeah,
I don't know any of these fucking guys. Who the fuck are you to call me fucking Gotti Gang? I never heard of none of yous.
I know the owner. What up, frickin' ZD? No, I didn't hear about that bust. Trying to think what I heard
Yeah,
about.
just came out this morning. They announced it, and they got the footage of it. All these punks. I think they got a couple of murders on there, a bunch of shootings.
I'm surprised they're cleaning up the shitbirds. Usually they just let them go. They don't even
Eh,
investigate
fuck
no
it.
more.
Yeah, you know what? This is like the fucking 10th bust in the past couple of years.
Yeah, they usually get like I don't know, some fucking gang members, some fucking gang I never heard of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they arrested some Bloods in Brooklyn. You said?
Yeah, it was in Brooklyn. Yeah, some kind of
Yeah.
blood set. It was a bunch of them. It was like 15 or 18 of them.
Wow, that's the whole
Couple
fucking
of
project.
murders, couple of murders,
Yeah.
bunch of shootings. Uh, uh, yeah, these motherfuckers, man, they just shoot. And, like I was just going to say, Michael Mormile, he took the words out of my mouth.
They're shooting kids. Yeah,
Must have been while you were kissing me. And yeah, so they shoot these fucking playgrounds. A little kid gets a little graze across his head, or they unfortunately
yeah.
get killed. And it's like they
I
don't give
remember.
a fuck.
No, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit who they hit. I remember a few years back. I think right. I don't know, 2020. There was like these kids in the Bronx, and one side's like on one side of the street, the other kids are on the other side of the street, and they see each other, and they just start shooting each other, like having a shootout. And then some kid, he tried to run away, but he got hit in the leg. And then I
Yep.
guess everybody starts running because the cops are coming or whatever. But this one fucking kid, he runs across the street and he finds the other kid like crawling on the ground, trying to like crawl away. And he just runs up right behind him and just fucking puts the gun right to the back of his head and pulls the trigger.
Fucking
And it's on
unbelievable.
camera. And he just keeps running like it was nothing. Like they were playing football or something.
That's fucking.
Like
They're
I
still
don't
looking for
know.
those guys. They're still looking for those guys in that Fresh Meadows shooting on
Oh, I
188th
forgot
over there
about
in
that.
Fresh Meadows. Yeah, that was like a year and a
Yeah.
half, 2 years ago. These elementary school kids got shot. One little Chinese girl got shot. Fucking little girl
Wow.
just walking home, man. Little girl got shot. I mean, she didn't get killed, but she's hurt really bad, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I think she's like partially paralyzed from that.
They probably
And
won't find those assholes.
they're still looking for him.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah, Fresh Meadows could be a shithole. You could get confused because it looks like a nice neighborhood, but they got those project builders right there.
Yeah, they got those buildings. I mean, they got that really tall building. I mean, I used to know this fucking pricks that used to throw bottles off that building. Like fucking 40s and shit. Like,
Assholes.
you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, no, they're assholes. I don't know what their problem is.
Fresh ghettos. So they used to call it, right? Fresh ghettos.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, let me mute myself for a second. Usually it comes in twos. I think I might have to do it once anyway.
Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.
I don't know. I just see life differently, especially after my grandmother passed. Like, I don't know. All these things are stupid. Like my friend was telling me the other day, he went to I think it was a hockey game, and he was with his girl and her parents, and you know how like you're walking out to go to like the concession stand, and
Yeah.
some fucking guy was like pushing and stuff. So my friend, he's like, "Hey man, like what the hell you doing? Like relax, bro. Like we're trying to walk here. Just take it easy." He's like, "You don't see me standing here?" And the guy's like, "I don't give a fuck," or something like that. And he was just so taken aback. Like he's like, "Bro, I'll slap the fucking shit out of you. What do you mean you don't give a fuck?"
Yeah.
And my friend said he's like, "I'm not even like that. Like I'm not even I'll slap the shit out of him if I have to, but." It's not like his first reaction, but he said he was so insulted. And I'm thinking, like, what a miserable prick for the guy to say that. Like,
Yeah.
what a shithead. Like, I don't know, man. You're there
There's a
to
lot of
enjoy a
angry
game.
people, man. There's
Yeah, I
just a
don't
lot of
get it.
angry people walking around,
I
and a
don't
lot
fucking
goes into
understand.
it.
Because you only have one life to live. It's short. Why fucking, I don't know, have all this hatred and animosity. I don't know. People are fucking stupid out there.
Yeah, man, people are stupid, and then it makes you fucking, hate society and not want to associate with fucking people. It's just, which I don't anyway. I mean, listen, I'm already there, but I'm already halfway to Travis Bickle, but it's
Yeah,
just,
pickle boy.
but that's how I've been anyway my whole life. Kind of introverted, not really keen on society, but
Yeah,
it's it's getting bad. It's getting bad, And I see these videos. It's like these kids punching their fucking high school teachers in the face, punching women, female
that's a
teachers.
new trend now. I see that too.
Oh
I'm
my
like, oh
god,
no,
bro! That never even crossed my fucking mind for a second that
no,
I would put my hands on a fucking teacher. As much as I didn't like most of them, punching a teacher in the face, a woman nonetheless.
yeah.
You're an 18-year-old kid. You punch a fucking. I mean, that's just like something I've been seeing. I just saw a new one the other day. Kid was trying to barge his way into the classroom. The teacher was trying to close the door, and then he gets through and fucking punches her in the face, and she falls on the
Wow.
floor.
Yeah, they had some
Everything's a video
hulking.
game, bro. Everything's a video game. These kids are living
Yeah,
in the digital world. Everything is a fucking video game. Nothing is real for these motherfuckers.
yeah. I don't know what they're thinking, man.
Yeah, and it's like rarely you would hear something like that happen in school, and it would be like, "Oh, I'm not surprised that fucking kid did it," or something. And it's like, but very rarely.
And they make up excuses for these kids now. Like some kid body slammed like one of his teachers. She was like
Yeah,
an elderly lady. He's like 15, but he's like 6'3", fucking 300 pounds, big
yeah,
fucking piece of shit. And he's just wailing on her over a fucking cell phone because he was using his cell phone in class and stuff.
exactly. Yeah. I think I saw that one too. Yeah,
And these assholes are like, yeah,
yeah.
we gotta understand his side of it. And it's like, what?
It's nothing
I
to
had my
fucking understand
fucking
because you know what? When I went to
no,
school, never happened.
yeah.
Never, bro. Never. Oh, fucking New York City, we
I
grew
never
up.
seen it.
Never a fucking kid punch a teacher in the face,
I mean,
or
I
even
see
physically assault a teacher.
no. The most you would do is maybe throw like a fucking crumpled up piece of paper at them while they write it on the chalkboard or something. I seen shit like that,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah,
fucking.
the worst thing that I heard of in junior high. In junior high school, these fucking jerk offs I went to school with, they got mad at a teacher and they like smashed his car up or some shit and they got caught for it. But that was, they
Yeah,
said, we could do it on the sneak tip and fuck with his car. They didn't say we could fucking wait for him after school and jump him or something.
yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Well, I've seen kids prank call a teacher too back in middle school, but
Yeah,
that's light
yeah,
work.
that's
You know, that was
yeah,
bullshit.
that's just bullshit.
Nothing
You know.
compared to the
Listen,
kids today. You know?
and listen, I'm not a teacher advocate either. I mean, I mean, there might have been one teacher I ever liked in my whole life. You know, so it's not like, but physically assaulting people, it's just uncalled for. You don't do it. You don't
Yeah.
fucking do it.
What's up, John? Tony Ducks. A lot of shootings lately. 3 in the last 10 days here. One was a quadruple shooting. 2 dead, 2 injured. They in Bridgeport. Same housing projects. 3 shootings in the same night, each 2 hours apart.
Bridgeport, that's Connecticut, right?
Oh, Connecticut. Yeah.
Yeah. Despite what Biggie says in Everyday Struggle, there is no Bridgeport, New York.
In Bridgeport, New York. Smoking mad Newports because I'm doing court for an assault that I caught in Bridgeport, New York.
Catch me if you can, like the gingerbread man.
Better have you
I could
getting
fucking rap that whole
handcuffs,
song. That's one of my
man.
favorite fucking rap songs. I know
Yeah,
you're a
Biggie was
Tupac
great.
guy, but I think that fucking song is phenomenal. I mean, to me, it's like a phenomenal fucking song.
I hope they solve that murder soon. I was just watching something on his murder the other night,
Yeah.
and they got better reenactments of his murder now. Like they break it down, like how it went down, and it's fucked up, man. It's still a big mystery there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And his
I
shooting's
don't
on
know.
camera too. Well, part of it. You hear the gunshots.
Well, yeah, Puffy probably knows.
Oh yeah, Puffy knows. Puffy fucking lined him up to get shot. Basically
Yeah, he's about to get
sacrificed him.
indicted.
Yeah. No, he's going
He's about to
down.
get indicted. Yeah, he's going down like a motherfucker. I saw some shit that there's some video footage acknowledged by authorities, I guess, of him like abusing a sex worker or something.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, a lot of shit's coming out
I
now.
heard something like that. So
He better go to
it's all gonna
Bali or
come out.
something.
It's all gonna come out.
Yeah.
Nah, he's done. You know, like much people believe that people get murdered as sacrifices, like you just said that Biggie thing. You lined them up to get sacrificed or whatever.
Yeah.
The government also does shit like that too. So you don't know. Like Epstein and things like that.
Yeah. Well, Epstein had it coming too. Trump knew about Epstein for the longest. He said, I don't talk to that guy no more. Blah, blah. He's a pervert, this and that. Nobody understood what the fuck he was talking about. And then, like 3 years
Epstein
later,
has been doing what he's been doing forever.
yeah.
I mean, I knew about Epstein 10 years ago, bro, because I was
See,
very
I don't
into
know.
conspiracies. I knew about
Yeah.
Epstein 10 years ago, bro.
Uh-oh. I got a
I remember
surprise
telling my
guest.
uncle about Epstein. He's like, "Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy." I said, "Oh, yeah, wait then, motherfucker. Wait till you hear." I told my uncle, I said, wait till you hear about this guy Epstein. He says, "Oh, what are you crazy? You're starting with more of this Clinton shit." I said, "No, it's not a fucking conspiracy." And then a few years later, it comes out. He goes, "Oh, I remember you told me about that." Oh, I was like, "Listen, motherfucker, this
Yeah.
honeypot shit is like the oldest thing in the book."
No, never underestimate Sweet Dick Willie.
Jeff Nadu, what's going on? There he
What
is.
up, Jeff boy?
Hey, what's up? I wanted to I have a take for you guys.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone's going to like it, but I got to tell you, if you don't like it, I just think you're just delusional. Can I tell you?
Let's hear it.
Yes,
Maybe I
I
should
love
turn
it.
my camera on for this,
I love it. Let's hear it.
even though I don't look that good.
You look fine.
Okay.
What's up?
What's with that hairdo, bro? What's going on?
Listen, if you actually are coming on social media and hey, Gunsmoke, if the shoe fits, chat, the shoe fits.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Robert De Niro, regardless of what you think of his politics, he's still the greatest actor of all time. Why now do we completely forget about someone's entire life's work because they don't agree with politics that you agree with?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
No, I give De
granted,
Niro a pass myself, Jeff. I agree with you. I give him a pass, too.
He was in The Godfather.
yeah.
Good. I mean, seriously.
Classic movies. Great, yeah.
That
No,
doesn't
but
make any less of a guy.
for
No,
the
yeah.
past
I mean, listen.
Like, you're insane if you think that. It's stupid.
no, for the
Cape
past
Fear.
15 years his movies have been shit though. He's got some shitty roles,
That's a
shitty
lot of
acting.
guys, though, man. They just want to stay busy. They'll make any stupid movie.
And he does act irrational. I'm sorry. He's a little cuckoo when it comes to Trump. He made himself look like an asshole the other day in public.
Yeah, listen,
And,
that's a psychological thing, man. You know, there's a lot of people that grew up in New York and they've hated Trump for 40 years. It's just they can't get it out of their heads. So
Go say that to fucking Steve Sharippa from The Sopranos. Ask him about friggin' De Niro. He'll tell you.
But let me ask you: do you look at, all right, like Mickey Rourke? Mickey Rourke went and supported John Gotti. Do you look at him any different?
No, but that's not politics. See, this is why actors and actresses shouldn't get involved in politics. Yeah, but that's like, Hollywood always schmoozed around with gangsters, from like back in the 50s and 60s.
I just think it's crazy
all that shit.
we forget about an entire person's life work because, and again, like if the guy committed like crimes, like okay, fair, but I mean, he just doesn't agree with people.
The guy's a legend, but it's not like he just disagrees. He's very nasty about it.
Yeah. And listen, I'll be put into this. Oh, it's because Nadu's a liberal. It's like, no, not really. I think it's crazy.
I think.
Hey, Jeff.
That's fair, but like,
I think he's crazy.
Jeff, did you hear before I was talking about they took down a bunch of Bloods in Brooklyn, and one of the sets is called Gotti Gang.
No shit. I got to look into that.
Yeah.
Might be a good
they just
when was this?
announced it this morning. Yeah, it came out today. Lisa Evers had a drive along with the cops in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah. She always gets those. She's good with those.
Yeah. She is good. She's great, bro. She's like 7 years old, man. Still doing it.
Sonny Money, why does it not surprise me you blame everything in your life on politics? That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I'm a liberal. Yeah. I agree with looting businesses, and I'm all about that. You figured me out.
Yeah, listen, I try to stay out of it. I know that, listen, because it's in my family. I know the psychology behind, Robert De Niro doing something like that. And once again, there's people in my family, my uncle, my father. They've hated Trump for 40 years. There's nothing that you can get inside their head to make them like this guy. That's in a lot of New York City people, that's how they see it. And they're never going to see it another way.
Sure. No, 100%.
Hold on a minute. I'm sorry.
Remember you came to me and said, you want to be a cop? I'm being a cop now. I'm here. I offered you for some help. I need to do something. I need to do this for myself.
Listen to me, you deaf fuck. I offered you a chance when we could have done something. I offered you a chance to be a cop, and you blew it. You blew it.
Also,
I love that part.
Meet the Parents was a fucking great movie. How long ago
was
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Meet the Parents.
That was
that's a very funny fucking movie.
Yeah. Another thing is like this meme that like these people use. It's like plays a tough guy in the movies, but he's really a liberal cry.
He's not real. It's fake.
I love that shit.
He also played a CIA agent or a retired CIA agent from Meet the Fockers. He played an Eagles fan who was a father of like what did that guy have? Bradley Cooper and Silver Linings Playbook.
Silver Linings, yep.
Yeah, like he played a crazed taxi driver. He played,
I love that movie
Cape
too.
Fear, the remake
Cape Fear. Got you now, bitch. That was
That's
a great.
I mean,
he's an actor.
He's an actor.
Analyze this.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. But he made a lot of shit movies in the past 16 years that kind of hurt his career.
Say what you want. The Irishman's a fucking top 5 mob film. Say what you want. I will, and that won't be something anyone agrees with either, but the last 20, 30 minutes are incredible.
Yeah, I think it's a great movie. I mean, but listen, we have to be adults and separate, and realize it's not, a lot of it's not reality, but that doesn't mean it's not, good or whatever,
Yeah.
And you know what, but what, like, my thought is, if, let's say he came out and was a supporter of Trump, he would be absolutely incensed. They would love him. It's always just about, like I say one thing and immediately there's a guy in here calling me a liberal just because I don't think Robert De Niro I still think he's a good actor.
Listen, he's like the fucking great. I mean, listen, I don't know what this says about me, but listen, Taxi Driver is my favorite movie of all time. So, I mean, I'm not gonna like dislike the guy because he doesn't like Trump or he's got a little TDS in him. I don't give a fuck. What the hell do I care? You know who doesn't like Trump? Everybody, the 78 million people that voted for Biden. I mean, you know, I mean that's 78, whatever the fuck the number is, 70 something million people that voted for Biden. I mean, am I supposed to believe that they're all bad people, or am I supposed to believe that the 70 million people that voted for Trump are bad people? I mean, you gotta.
Is look, I'm not a fan. Like, he's kind of a creep, but like, is John Legend a bad? Like, John Legend's still a good singer because he supports Biden. He's like fucking. It's like, bro, every wedding in America has a John Legend song.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
It's just, this is weird. Like, you immediately suck at life because you don't.
Yeah, Corruption. That's a good one. The Fan. Bobby Ray Byrne. That's an underrated one. With Robert De Niro, Benicio del Toro, and Wesley Snipes. That's a good one.
So what do you think? So do you think he's going to be found guilty? 8 hours, 9 minutes. Jury's been deliberated.
Well, when they keep asking questions like that, it leads me to believe like they're looking to get him on something. They just want to make sure they have everything correct before they do it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be asking so many fucking questions. I don't know. I think they're gonna find him guilty on something now.
I did a TikTok the other day on. So I never knew this, but like obviously I know that Trump gets lifelong protection by the Secret Service, and there's been a meeting supposedly about if he's sent to prison. I never knew that the Secret Service would also go to prison.
Yes,
with him, and COs would protect the Secret Service.
Yeah, they would stand outside the cell.
Crazy. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Wow.
Like, I never thought about that.
He would have to get cushion treatment. Solitary.
Shout out treatment. Chris. Shout out Chris Archuleta. Jeff, he's the one that sent me that thing I sent you yesterday.
Gotcha,
hey,
gotcha.
Jeff.
That crazy thing I sent you.
I got Sonny Money backstage. Do you want me to bring him on? Or is...
No, I can't. Okay. Let's speak it. I mean, I'll get off, but I'm not.
No. I didn't mean to chase you away. I'm saying.
No, it's fine.
No. Okay. Sorry, Sonny. Next time, Sonny.
I was going to get off anyway.
God damn it. I should have never said that.
I'm past my time over here.
I don't mind. I just don't. Yeah, I'm good. But real quick, I'll say this.
Yeah.
Trump will be found guilty, 1,000%.
He'll be found guilty?
Yeah, I don't think he's done anything wrong. But here's what I'll say. We saw this playbook in 2020. You got to do what you got to do. So he does. And they think this will affect, because he won't be able to go to like rallies because he'll be on, release, that sort of thing.
What does that mean? You got to do what you got to do. So he's going to be found guilty, you said, but you don't think he's guilty. But you got to do what you got to do. So you agree that they're interfering with an election here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so it's unjust. This is an unjust. I mean, I don't expect them to get justice in New York. That was the whole purpose of the whole thing. But
listen, Sonny Money, this is just the truth. I don't want to be seen on camera with people like you. That's really.
Come on, Sonny, be nice. Be nice.
Yeah, that's really more of it, Sonny.
He just doesn't want to debate politics right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I just don't want to be seen on camera with Sonny Money.
Yeah.
Really that said, I think it's wrong, but that's what will happen.
Hopefully, because that Cohen guy lied, man. Some guy said that Cohen did it on his own. He testified that Cohen did it without even asking Trump. He just paid the fucking lady to go away without Trump knowing about it. Then they say, "Oh, Trump knew about it." I don't know. It's murky there,
That's a great point by Carmine Esco. If Trump is found not guilty, he'll be the new, he'll be like the top. That's so true.
Yeah.
Well, he's got 4 other cases to fight after that. Oh, 3 other cases he's got to fight.
Yeah, well, by the time those come, he'll be elected and he'll just fucking pardon himself. Can you pardon yourself?
Yeah.
I think you can, yeah.
You can, yeah.
There you go.
And if he's found guilty, Biden should pardon him. The respectful, right thing to do from one president to another, which has always been done.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. He doesn't have the decency to do that.
That's not going to happen.
The whole point was to knock him out of the fucking election.
That's also a good point by Emerald. How do you get an impartial jury?
It's hard. I mean, he's the president. Yeah. I mean, how do you not know about what the news is saying?
Yeah. How do you not know? Especially in New York City. Once again, there's a lot of people here that don't like the guy.
I will say, like, De Niro, though, takes, like, an interesting page out of the book on here. It's like, there was a guy in the crowd, he's like, you loser, you're a bum. It's like, yeah, dude, but you're, like, at a crowd, like, chant. Like, they're both kind of lame. Like, why are you even doing that?
Yeah.
It is lame.
He does
It's lame.
himself no
Listen.
favors.
Being obsessed with politics is fucking lame. I'm just gonna say it. If you're obsessed with politics and you fight with people over politics every day, you're a fucking lame-o.
You need to take it easy.
That's it, bro. You're a
Something wrong
lame-o.
with
And you know, you probably spend a lot of time on Facebook. And you know, especially if you're a young person. I mean, how much fucking boomer energy do you want to be encompassed by? I mean,
This
really.
is why I always liked Michael Jordan. Like, Michael Jordan never got involved with this shit. He would just, you know, he'd always say, "Oh, Republicans buy sneakers too." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hates hip hop too.
Yeah.
Like, you got LeBron James, he like has to comment on everything. It's like,
Yeah, he's a woke joke asshole. It ruins it, really. I mean, just play your sports, do your movies. We don't need to know your politics, bro. Keep it to yourself. Like fucking
Well,
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. Well,
Remember
they don't
Clint
even like
Eastwood
when
was
you
talking
say
to that
that.
chair? Clint Eastwood went so crazy. He was talking to an empty chair, like, "Hey, Obama, what do you think about this?" You don't remember he was having that conversation with an empty chair? That was some years back, but
yeah, I mean that's not good either. That's
he made himself look like a crazy person.
Also another elite actor, but weird behavior. Sure.
Yeah.
Like Clint Eastwood is. I mean, he was, and he's done some good. He's done some great movies recently.
Directed them, yeah.
Like Gran Torino was awesome.
That was a great one. That's
that was a good one.
Get off my lawn.
Yep.
No, but those assholes on The View, they make me sick. Like, that's disgusting, despicable politics right there. I don't care who you are.
Wasn't The View usually like a show that like mothers would watch like at home, like cutting up strawberries?
Yeah, back in the early 2000s.
Still is. Yeah. It still is. I mean, what else is it? I mean, it's.
But it's so woke, you want to throw up when you hear about it. Like,
I'll still say by around this time, within the next like couple of weeks, I think they're going to pull Biden and they're going to insert someone else.
Well, somebody said that to him the other day. And he said, "Come on, man. Did you fall down and hit your head?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You think so? Yeah, they're going to take him out. Who's going to be there? Kamala?
Yeah.
I was going to say Michelle Obama.
Well, if she ran, she would win it.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I think she would be very, like, a lot of, like, obviously blacks would vote for her. A lot of women would vote for her. A lot of suburban.
Yeah. A lot of celebrities. Robert De Niro.
Yeah, she would win it easy.
But like, those normal people that live in like nice homes in like, Long Island or suburbia, like they would vote for her,
Yeah. The ones with the hate has no home here on their lawns, those people. Yeah.
Yeah, like rich, like suburbia, like not like healthy, but like rich.
Right.
But I heard some hypocritical shit the other day from Jill Biden, Dr. Jill Biden.
Dr. Jill.
She said Trump can't even put a coherent sentence together. He gets lost mid-thought. He's not a good president. It's like, no, you're describing your own husband, asshole.
Have some awareness, right?
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, Trump makes a gaffe here and there because he's always on the go. God forbid he misspoke. I just misspoke probably fucking 2 sentences ago. I don't even know what the fuck I said, but
it's all rigged because if Trump's son was Hunter Biden, forget it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a fucking globe-trotting, prostitute banging crackhead. I mean, listen, it all sounds cool to me. I mean, maybe I wish that was me, but it's just is what it is. That would have been making deals all over the fucking country, all over the world. One whore
Shady
after
deals
the
that he
other.
lied about. Yeah.
We all seen the pictures. If you didn't, I might have the drive somewhere still, but it's just if that was anyone else's kid,
Yeah,
forget it.
That's another thing I don't like. They're weaponizing the Justice Department. They're fucking protecting the Bidens and attacking Trump and his people. It's just disgusting, man.
Yeah. Remember that cocaine they found in the White House? If that was real or not?
Oh, yeah, nothing to see here. No, it was real. They tested it. It was real.
Where'd that come from?
And it happened twice.
Someone said, is Stormy her real name? No.
Stormy Daniels? No.
No.
That's her whore name. And that's who's gonna take him down. She's gonna take him down over this stupid shit. It's such like a nothing burger. It's like, it's
Let me ask you though. Do you think they hooked up, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did, sure.
But like, is that any different than any other like old guy with a young
But
woman?
what, in 2006
Right.
he was, yeah, who cares, bro? He's a rich guy
Right.
with money.
That's
I
the other
mean,
thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about Hunter. It's like, with the horse and the crack, it's like, all right, whatever. But it's everything else that goes into it.
It is insane though. Like when you look at women, like Trump, like has a type. Like every one of his like wives, girlfriend, like they all
Yeah.
look the same. Like blonde, like
models type
Yeah.
of stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yep.
like Marla Maples, Stormy Daniels, Melania.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. What the fuck?
No, I have a type. So
Yeah. I mean, I just think he shouldn't be going down for this, of all things. Even if he did pay hush money to tell her to shut up, she accepted the money and she broke the deal. She opened up her mouth anyway.
But I
So
was
she
reading the
should be going to
article
jail.
though. I don't know if it was the AP or something. I was reading the article yesterday. They were making the argument that even if he's guilty, he's not even going to go to prison. They're gonna whatever it
Nor
is. I
should
don't
he.
know. First time offender. Blah blah blah. I mean, I don't know, dude. But
I'll say though, I think it's a hung jury. Probably, like they just kind of mistrial it.
And what? Do you think they're going to redo it? Retry
I
him?
mean, not for nothing though. Like if Trump wins, let's say, you know what like CNN will say, right? They'll bring on like
yeah,
I don't know, like one of these old like mob lawyers, and they'll be like, "Oh, see, he probably paid a juror off, or he has all this money."
Oh,
Like they'll
yeah.
make it out to be like, he
He
cheated.
intimidated the jury. You never know.
I tell you, Stormy Daniels, she loves a hung jury though. That's for sure.
Oh, sure.
I mean, she lost a case against him. She owed him $55 million. She had to file for
Yeah,
bankruptcy.
yeah. Hey guys,
And
let
now
me
she's
run.
going
I'll
to take
talk to
him
you guys
down.
later. Later, Jeff.
All
Later,
right, brother.
Gonzalo.
See you, bro.
All right, bro. Sounds busy over there. Yeah, I think it's a shame. I don't even know the other trials he's up against. What else is he facing besides this bullshit?
I'm sure they'll.
Oh, the election denial bullshit.
Yeah, they hit him with RICO.
Oh, but they hit him with a RICO?
Yeah, they hit the whole like Georgia thing.
Oh my god. Well, actually, I'm not worried about that. That's that Fannie Willis bullshit, right?
Sure.
She's just as bad. She's just as corrupt.
Listen, here's what they have to do, and this isn't very difficult. Okay, they need to find the people that voted for Trump the first time, right? And then in 2020 didn't vote for Trump because they were tired of like whatever with coronavirus or whatever, so they voted Biden. They need to get those people back. People like me, right? Because if I vote, like it's, I don't like Biden. I don't necessarily like Trump. I don't like any politician, but they need people like me that, they're going to get the people like you, right? But they need to get people like me, particularly in this state, like where I live, Pennsylvania, big state for, as far as battlegrounds concerned.
So you're a swing voter?
Well, I'm more of a non-voter. I listen, at the end of the day, like when we look at brass tacks, me, you, people in this chat, people outside of your house, regular people, none of these people change anyone's lives. They just don't. They may make a little better, a little worse, but at the end of the day, you still are going to have to get up tomorrow and find your way in the world. And these people sit back. Again, I don't think Trump cares about me. I don't think Joe Biden cares about me. I don't think either of them care about me.
Yeah.
And all of these people could change the world if they wanted to, but they don't. And it's all about who's the highest bidder. The NRA pays you, this pays you, or whoever pays you. It doesn't matter.
I mean, it kind of does matter a little bit, like quality of life. Like, everything, the prices of everything have gone up under this guy, gas, food.
But I'd be curious to know if Trump does get elected, let's ask this. Let's say that prices don't considerably go down. Will you come out and say, well, wasn't Biden, wasn't Trump?
I mean, I could still blame Biden, but I would be like, maybe, look, it's too much damage has been done. It's going to take a long time for it to turn around. It's going to take a long time before it gets better. But let's see. I mean, Trump's done it before. He could do it again. But if nothing changes, then maybe it's out of his control. I don't know.
And there are simple fixes. The problem is, and this is what people don't talk about. Let's just say right now, Joe Biden shut the border down, right? Because that's obviously a major problem, right? We have to remember how many people have already come in. Like it's not like shutting down the border tomorrow is going to stop any of this. Like it's already happened. That the bad policies have already happened, right?
Damage is done,
and that is on Joe Biden. Now, do I think? Like I don't know if anyone knows, but like Philadelphia, for instance, Philadelphia's been dangerous for like decades.
Yeah,
It's not. There's no. It doesn't matter if Joe Biden's president or Donald Trump's president.
that's a local issue. That's a state issue.
And it became magnified by like stupid, things like those dumb movements that happened. That's what destroyed policing, not whoever the president.
Yeah, defund the police bullshit.
Dumbest. Listen, in a dumb society, one of the dumbest like ideas ever.
I mean, look, as far as the immigration thing, you got about 50 million now in here illegally, if that. Could be more. I mean, the only way to reverse that is to deport them. The only one who has the balls to do that is Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, the damage is done. I mean, because they're going to procreate and, it's going to be whatever.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the America we knew, but
it would take a long time.
Yeah. I think we should stop all immigration completely, sew up the border and stop all.
We also have the stupid thing where there's a federal law, but then like states can do what they want. Like how would that ever work? Like, it's stupid.
Yeah, that's one thing that always confused me. I'm like, the federal government's the federal government. I mean, we're all have to abide by the Constitution, all this. I mean,
right. So like some states will say, well, we're not accepting migrants or whatever. And some are like, well, we'll welcome them here. They can come here,
and then when they come here, it's like, we can't afford them. What are we going to do? Then they want to go to the feds, and the feds say, we're not giving you money. We're not going to help you out in New York. You're the sanctuary city. You deal with it.
And listen, like they may tell you like criminals are stupid, but they're not. Like all the the people that are coming here from other countries that are criminals, they're being sent here by large and vast organized crime networks. Like you look at the biggest gang in Venezuela is very based here now. Tren de Aragua. It's a huge group, and they're all saying, we leave this country because the country's shit anyway. Go to America. They're not gonna care, and we can also hurt people, and they won't put us in prison. We don't prosecute people. So who wouldn't come here if you're?
They got all the perks: free healthcare, free this, free that.
Sure.
And
again, if you get arrested, well, nothing's gonna happen to you.
But they're so proud to be where they're from, but they understand it's a shit country. I mean, I don't understand.
Well, Venezuela, literally, money means nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's just like a terrible place. Right? So. Yeah, listen, I don't think it would ever be fixed. I don't know how you would fix it. I don't know.
Fix what?
Any of this shit. I don't.
It was fixed a few years ago before Biden got in the fucking office.
Well, no, I mean in the sense of like, so let's just say like the drug war. How would you even, like, where would you even start? Like, how would you even fix this?
You have to start with designating the cartels as terrorist organizations. And declare war on Mexico. Their government seek regime change.
But do you know what that means? By declaring a country or a group, a terrorist organization, we can do that, fine. But for all the people that complain about illegal immigrants, we would then have to accept whatever amount of refugees, which is what they would now be called. So a refugee could say, well, I'm scared for my life. I need to leave my country.
We have to stop that. No, we have to stop those laws.
That's what you would have to do, because if you characterize a group as a terrorist organization, if you got to accept the refugees that are concerned with their safety.
We got to pause immigration for at least the next 20 years from anywhere. But it's not like there's terrorists in, I don't know, Syria or whatever. We don't just say, okay, we designate ISIS as a terrorist organization, so now we got to take all these Syrians into our country.
I'm telling you, we do. I mean, where I live, we've taken in many Afghans, Syrians.
Those laws need to stop.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. But you have to also think about: are you going to attack a neighbor? Mexico is a neighbor, right?
No, Mexico's taken advantage of us for a long time.
I agree, and their government has allowed. But also, and this is no conspiracy theory. We have deals this country with major narcotics suppliers.
Absolutely.
Like the real boss of the Sinaloa cartel is a CIA asset. He is. It's
absolutely.
He is allowed to operate freely, and we have done nothing. Because remember, Smoke, like the criminal justice system is fed by the drug trade, right? Like most arrests are a direct descendant of the drug trade, right? So we need drugs. These local police departments need drugs. The prison population, that's a moneymaker. We need drugs.
Fuck. I mean, it's tough, man, because it's like a vicious cycle. Because the drugs, I mean, it employs people. It employs COs in prisons and rehab centers, and, pharmaceutical shit. I don't know.
And also remember this: the government, for instance, let's just say, let's say the government legalized all drugs. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, are you aware that, like, in legal marijuana production, the Sinaloa cartel is involved in that? So they just say, all right, well, we'll just do legal marijuana now. We'll make money doing that. It's got to come from somewhere, But like El Salvador, they did a great job. That's a great starting point. But remember, El Salvador is, I don't know the size. I would say it's probably the size of Illinois. It's not. It's not an incredibly large country.
It was a big problem over there, though, and
we could do that here, but we'd have the millions of people that are talking about. Well, it's we can't even do stop and frisk here without it being a problem. You mean to tell me you think they're going to round up every known gang member? I mean, how would that go? Like, it sucks that we can, but
unfortunately, we need stop and frisk back, man. I know it's discrimination and all that, but if you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Well, I mean, listen, if you're on a known drug corner, at a certain time, I mean, you're not stupid. You know where they are in the neighborhood. Like, you may have to deal with some hassle, But crime was down when stop and frisk was allowed.
Way down, yeah. The city was a lot safer.
And also remember, what does the drug crap do? Instead of the officers out there bringing in bad criminals like murderers and rapists and arsonists, we're worried about a guy with a dime bag of coke on him. Like, it's taking away from real policing. But we've taught generations of police to behave like this. So then we wonder, well, why are no criminals in prison? Do you realize, Gunsmoke, that I think around 10% of the federal prison population are violent offenders?
Just 10%?
Yeah.
So the others are just poor assholes with simple drug busts?
Yeah. People that are caught muling drugs or like, transporting drugs or whatever. Like, that's insane. 90% of the prison population, the federal system, is non-violent people. So where are all the other violent people? Well, they're out hurting people because the government has made it clear we are not going to make them a priority because what we care about is stupid, dumb drug arrests. I'll tell you how to fix it, but no one's going to like it.
How would you fix it?
You decriminalize and legalize narcotics, and you put all the money that you wasted arresting people into competent solutions on getting them off the street and into rehab, and then helping them and initiating them back into the workforce. Because remember, 10 or 15% of our population are completely useless to our economy. We do nothing. We just let them operate from day to day, and they do nothing. Why not implement them back into society and give them a reason? We have plenty of jobs they could do. So, like, why not make them a part of society again? They've lost their way, a lot of these people. So get them into a position where they can, because remember, drugs on the street are bad because they're not regulated. If you would regulate drugs, you can get all the shit out of those drugs, right? So gambling's regulated now. There's nothing bad that goes on because it's oversight. There's regulation. Letting them just out on the street to do what they want to do. They're going to do drugs anyway. Why not control it, get most of them into rehab. The war on drugs is a failure. It was a failure a long time ago, and it's the reason we are where we are. It's that simple. Drugs have completely destroyed this country, and you would have to put, again, a bunch of money into it. You would have to get generations to be behind it. It can't be done piecemeal. You can't do it like Oregon and say, we're just going to do this and see how it goes. No. You have to implement rehab facilities. You need to have housing for these people. It's not a piecemeal situation. It would be like a New Deal, right? When FDR essentially said, we are going to fix this country. We are going to get poor people working, and we're going to have to put generational change into this. That's how you would do it. And you're making money off of the proceeds, like you do with marijuana. People are doing cocaine regardless. Why are we turning a blind eye? But instead, they won't be on the street, shooting up, and there will be a significantly less black market for it.
And they won't be mixing it, cutting it with that fentanyl shit.
Exactly. And you regulate it because regulation's good. It helps, Well, then you put them in prison, Sean. Obviously there's going to be naysayers here, but if you do not get with the program, you're going to have an opportunity. We're going to help you here. We are putting together federal solutions here, and we're going to help you. But if you don't want to be helped, you will go to prison. And that's how it's going to work. And that would fix it.
Unfortunately, some people need that because they have no social skills anyway. Even if you clean them up, I mean, there's no saving some people, man. They just can't function.
I'll double down on this. This will also fix another problem we have in this country. My dad thought of this idea, and it was right when he was around, God rest his soul. My dad was in the construction business. Have you ever went to a city? Baltimore City has literally hundreds of streets where it's all vacant homes, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we get construction companies in there, house flippers, people like that, and we get these houses looking decent. We implement that into the solution as well. You can live in these houses. You can pay rent. You can be a functioning member by working a job. Like it's.
But every time they do that, they make it unaffordable. They make it for rich people when they renovate those homes. They go to the hood and renovate these houses, and then assholes with flip flops and ponytails move in.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, there needs to be an upheaval of like all these programs that are being screwed and fucked. Like they need to be fixed because, this has all gotten out of hand.
Yeah, the whole thing. So you think my plan isn't good? Designating them terrorist organizations, sending the fucking Marines and the Army in there, start bombing the shit out of them.
I'm not saying it's not good. I mean, I don't think it would work because
I think it would work
because again, you're already in like you're in business with them. Right?
Yeah, you would have to stop that and arrest those people in the CIA who's involved.
Sure, I think Trump would do it.
Yeah,
he's
the only one that's crazy enough to do it. But they definitely need to sew up the border. I mean, we definitely need that wall, and I think we need harsh. I hate to say it, but look, they need towers every few quarter miles with armed guards up there, armed drones, and make sure that they don't even attempt to come over that fucking border illegally because they know the consequences.
I'm sad to say, and I think all this is just hyperbole. I mean, this is only going to get worse. It's not like it's going to be fixed. We've screwed this up already.
So there's no hope for this country.
I don't think, no.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, unless you did again like vast, and again, it would be the biggest. It would be the biggest thing this country's ever done as far as like for the people. And this country's made it clear we don't care about our people. Yeah. We care about everyone else because it's all about the war. We want war. We want bad things to go on.
That's big business war. The
Absolutely.
war machine.
Absolutely.
Halliburton and all those other companies, they get, that's their bread and butter.
And this could sound crazy, but my advice to anybody that is truly concerned for their safety, I would probably go to another country. I mean, go somewhere else. Go to a country that has the things you want. Because there's a lot of countries that do. There's a lot of very ideal.
There's not that many left, though. I mean, you can't go to Europe. I mean, they got the same immigration problem now.
Well, there are countries though that if you look into, like Iceland, for instance. Iceland is a beautiful, it's the safest country in the world. Very, very, like there are idyllic places still. You gotta look for them, but they're out there.
Like you can't go to Canada. I mean, I guess you could, but you're gonna freeze your ass off up there. You're not gonna like it.
No, Canada's very, they're very liberal as well. And listen, I've always said, and people might think I'm crazy to say this, but the Western way of life has destroyed the world. It has. It is a very, very destructive way of life.
It did so much for the world, though. I mean, look at everything we innovated and created.
Well, I don't mean in that sense. I mean in like the sense of the way we have transformed into like some of the things we allow now and are accepted. Like the rest of the world doesn't accept.
We went too crazy with the freedoms.
Sure.
We basically we shot ourselves in the foot with that.
Sure. Yeah, and I think that's more of like the thought. Like a lot of the stuff we've implemented and we accept as normal now. Like other countries saying we don't do this here.
No, it's a disgrace.
I remember when they had the World Cup in Qatar, right?
Yeah.
They had the Sheik on, right? And they're talking to him about you don't allow gay people here. Don't you think that's discriminatory? And he goes, well, maybe where you're from, but we just have a certain level of way of life, and we don't allow that here.
And they have that right.
Yeah. And it's like, well, why? And it's like, well, because it's our country. We do, if you don't like it, don't come.
They want a certain level of morals and respect.
Yeah, like they're not worried about what we think or what, like they're worried about their way of life, and it's worked for them. Like those countries, like again, I know Syria and like certain countries are bad, but like Qatar, the Dubais of the world, like they're living very well. They have a great way of life. There's no crime. It's a calm society,
because they got law and order over there. You can't even hold somebody's hand. You can't even hold your wife's hand on the beach in public.
Sure.
Public display of affection. They'll arrest your ass.
And back in the day, in this country, we did the same thing, right? So, like, if you went out to the beach and you were not covered and you looked like a lunatic, you would be approached and you would say, cover up.
Yeah.
Like, we used to do that in this country.
In the 20s, yeah.
In the 50s, do you think there were, like women would be approached and say, do you want to work? No, I'm a mother. I work. That's my job. Nowadays, if you say someone's a homemaker, you're a bad, like that kicker did you hear about that?
No. There's
a kicker for the Chiefs. He's an NFL player. He's a white guy, and he was speaking at a college. And he was saying, like, the greatest gift a woman can have nowadays is being a homemaker. And they destroyed him in the media. Oh, he's a fucking, misogynist.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, no. A lot of women want to have children and a life,
I mean, they destroyed the natural order of things, the nuclear family. I mean, they made it hard to fucking have a normal family now. Women are too independent, and
that's
they expect you to be a boss.
That's another problem we have. We have done away with it. Is not a norm nowadays. If you have two parents, that is really weird, right?
Yeah.
Like, we've forgotten about, like, when I was a kid, and I'm sure many in this chat can relate. When I was a kid, every night, I'm talking 350 days out of the year, maybe 10 or 12 nights where we were doing something, but 350 nights out of the year, my mother made it a point. We all sat down at the same table and we had dinner and we talked and like, that's not normal.
That's nice. No, it's not normal.
Like, and that built me up to be, look, I'm not the greatest guy in the world. I'm not the worst guy in the world, but I have some sort of ethical thought, right?
And you're sociable too. Yeah.
Sure. These kids now, it's like, you see some of these little kids, the parenting is not parenting. It's they give them a tablet or iPad and say, okay, here you go away. Like,
yeah,
that's not parenting.
Well, I was plopped up in front of the TV most of my life. You want to eat your dinner, you just sit down in front of the TV and alone, and that's it.
But what I'm saying is, you had people around you, whether it was like your grandpa or grandma or whatever, and they taught you, hey, this is how you do this. This is how you do that. Like, some people don't have that at all.
No, yeah, at all, yeah. Especially now, this generation, like all these parents are like friends with their kids instead of being parents. And
Another thing, and someone's right. They said about in the military, The military in this country, their main objective is to protect this country, right, from imminent threats or possible threats. We need the toughest, strongest people in this country to do that, right?
Yeah.
Why are we worried? Like, do you think China and Russia are worried about,
inclusion of?
Like, it's a fucking war. It's not a ballet recital.
No.
Like, what are we talking about here?
We need serious-minded people, not somebody worried about their sexual orientation.
Like, when did we start thinking this way? Because like 20 years ago, if you talk like this, you would be looked at as like a lunatic. Like, who is this guy? Insert him into a mental facility.
It went too far, man.
And now, if you think like this, if you don't think like this, you're weird. You're not inclusive.
Yeah, inclusion and diversity. It's not all that it's cracked up to be. It should be the most qualified person, the right person for the job, regardless of their
What you
race.
need to know, though, Gunsook, is like the hypocrisy in this sign, right? You have people, right? So like trans, right? Trans people are gay people, right? And they're holding up a sign that says "Trans for Palestine." Gay. Like, do they not realize that the moment they stepped off the fucking plane on the runway, they would be literally thrown off a fucking bridge
And burned alive.
Yeah, like they would not be like
They're delusional.
Yeah, it's weird.
They don't understand the world.
I've said before, if you look at the brass tacks of that war, okay, the truth is it's Palestine's land. That's just the truth. Okay, but do I agree with everything each? Of course not. They both do atrocities, and they're both wrong, and they should stop. But it's been going on for hundreds of years, right? These stupid wars over plots of land, But these people that insert themselves like, I'm going to protest because I have nothing better to do, and this is my new cause, even though they don't literally even know what they're protesting,
Yeah, I mean, that whole Israel-Palestine thing, I mean, I kind of differ on that one. I think it's Israeli land. It's been Jewish land for thousands of years, way before Islam was invented.
But the Gaza Strip is Palestinian.
I mean, Palestine never existed, though. It's always been Egypt or Israel.
So is Ukraine's land Russia's?
It used to be.
What do you think it now, though?
I mean, if they're independent, they're independent. They have an established nation. They have their own sort of language, a similar culture, but I mean, they have kindred blood. It's like British in America, basically. I mean, we have kindred history, but look, if they want to be independent, they're already established. They should stay independent. Russia shouldn't be trying to take them back now by force. I mean, that's ridiculous.
And I think that's the reason for why and listen, I'm all for it. Like, I don't think we should be sending billions of dollars there. It's crazy. But again, like, think of it like this. You have your house that you own, and some group just comes in and says, well, this is our house now. Well, it's not. It's mine.
Well, see, the thing is look, I don't know. Look, during the Arab conquest, they took over Israel and Jerusalem, and they built mosques on top of the Hebrew temples and the Christian sites and all that, which wasn't right. But, after 1,000 years of that, you kind of just accept it as normal. And 1,000 years later, here come the Jews. They want their land back. And, I can see it's a problem,
Can we just say this? Religion, look, I wouldn't say I'm religious. I believe in stuff. I pray and stuff, but I don't push it on other people. What you want to do is your own business. But religion is very destructive to the rest of the world, right?
It's been the cause of most wars around the world for centuries. Yeah.
100%.
It's done more harm than good, I think. But it also keeps humans in check to basically subdue their own natural instincts to be a scumbag and, their worst natural instincts to murder or fornicate and adultery and steal and it's supposed to keep you give you some fear, reason to keep you in check and keep you civilized. I mean, so it has some good aspects to it, but
I mean,
it's very primitive thinking, I think. Religion, I mean, there is a God, but it's not the way you think it is. It's like, if you look at the universe and the creation that it does, that's the God. I mean, the universe is always expanding and creating planets and stars. I mean, everything works in a system and order, and it's just that's the God, but it's not in human form or sending us tablets to read. I mean, that's all man writing that shit.
Sure.
I don't know. I can't explain it, but it's like Mother Nature. Like that's the miracle. That's the God. You can't see it. You can't talk to it, but it's there.
I mean, and listen. At the end of the day, all that really matters is what happens when you die. What happens, right? That's really all.
Yeah.
What do you believe there? I guess that's important. I guess people hold off for that. They believe that if they believe in something, like you look at like mob guys, like some mob guys think like, oh, because I go to church, like, oh, that'll save me,
You
even
hope.
Even though they killed 7 people.
You hope. Maybe it doesn't matter though, because animals kill each other just to survive. I mean, we're nothing but animals ourselves. I mean, even though.
But look at Islam. Like some people in Islam believe that they could do all these terrible atrocities, and they're doing it in the name of Islam. Islam is telling them to go out and do this. Now, nowhere in the book does it say go out and strap suicide vests on and blow up yourself at a concert.
Yeah.
But they believe, and that's this thought of, and we all, every religion has it. These like very the crazy like subsects of it, right? Like where you get into this point where you do it to like hurt people. Look at like Waco. That was a religious thing, cult shit. That's religious in a way, it's got this, all these places have these weird thoughts.
I mean, as far as what happens when we die, I think, I hate to say it, but I hope there's a heaven, where we all go and there's peace and happiness and we live forever. But
where would that even be?
In an alternate universe somewhere, I don't know. It's possible.
Back to someone else.
Reincarnation, yeah. As soon as you die, you're reborn, and you don't remember your past life. I mean,
like as soon as you pass, you're reborn as a crying little baby.
Yeah.
And you maybe you were a kid who lives in Queens, New York, and you have your life. Maybe you're now I don't know. Maybe
somebody born in the Congo and fucking a mud hut.
And my thought is that if you lived a good life, like in this life, or like a somewhat decent life, you may have a somewhat better life.
Yeah.
If you had a bad life, you might have a significantly worse life that you had. Like,
I don't think it works like that, to be honest. Just like before you were born, there was nothing. I feel like after you die, there's nothing. It's just you have your time on this earth for a brief moment. You got to make the best of it because that's all you get. And after that, you're gone forever. And
that would be a sad realization, though. Like if
that's Mother Nature's a bitch, man.
But here's why I don't believe that, and I don't know if you believe this type of shit, but like I believe it just because I don't know how this person would have known this shit. Like my family went to a medium. Do you know what that is?
A medium, psychic.
Not. They more or less talk to people. They're not like predictors. They're more of just like they talk to people. But like this woman knew stuff like no one would have known. So it's like, how does that work? If there's nothing after life, like what happens? How would she have known that?
I've come across a medium too, and she knew some crazy shit. And
I
can't get into it now because I got these two guys here.
I hate those fucking mediums. All those fucking mediums. You know what we do with those fucking mediums? We'll take them to fucking Salem, Massachusetts, and fucking take care of them.
I had a girl come up to me in a club one night out of nowhere, and I obviously didn't know her, and she rattled off a couple of things that I don't know how anybody would have known. But Smoke, I gotta say, don't ask how, but a long time ago, I had the chance to see God, and he is a person, and he told me he didn't want me to send me back. So don't ask how that happened because I'm not going to tell you. It did happen. So
hey, listen, I was in my house one day, and my grandmother came to me. The whole house started shaking, and
I think I've heard that before.
Hey, what are you talking about? No, you know what? I gotta go. This is for the intelligent people in the room. Maybe I'm in the wrong fucking chat.
Yeah, Brett, go.
I'm just
You're
kidding, bro.
enlightened,
Go ahead.
bro.
I'm not fucking. I'm
I
not
think you
saying
missed.
anything.
I think you missed his cue.
For the intelligent people in the room.
All right, listen,
So,
guys. I can roll.
yeah.
I'll see you later. All right.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Later, Jeff.
Brett,
No,
man,
but that
hear the story. I like these.
no, that
What
medium
story?
shit is true
No, I
though.
was making something. No, I don't fuck with mediums. The Long Island medium, fucking John Edwards, that other cocksucker. I don't fuck
Yeah.
with those people. We'll take them over to Salem, Massachusetts, and fucking deal with
Bro,
them the right way.
I went
Okay?
to a Mets game.
These motherfuckers. Yeah, let's hear this one.
I went to a Mets game on my 21st birthday. My friends took me out. Some chick, some short little, I don't know if she was Mexican or what, but she was sitting behind me, and I guess she brushed up against my jacket with her hand, and she felt this energy, she said, and she pulled me to the side and told me a whole bunch of shit about my future and what would happen to me if I was still hanging out with this crew of people that I was hanging out with, that I would be in jail and this and that, and blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
but the
within a
future, if she
year.
tells you about your future,
No,
that has
but
nothing to do
goddamn
with
it,
right or wrong.
she was right, man. And she said, I don't know if she was right, but she said one day I'd be known to many people, and
Forget
that I'd be
about it.
some sort of businessman, and that if I didn't stop hanging out with these people within a year, that my life would be changed and I'd be in jail. And all my friends
Yeah.
started going to jail within that year. And within
Okay,
that
but that
year, it just magically stopped hanging out with them,
That's because she thought you
and
looked
it
like a
changed my
thug when
life.
she saw you at the game.
Maybe,
yeah,
but no, but then I
Send me the
no, but the
fucking
she
thing
saw
shit.
is,
people you were hanging out with.
the thing is,
Yeah.
I went home that night, and this is during the MySpace era, like 2005, 2006. I went home and she sent me a message and she said, "Don't forget what we talked about today." And I said, "Holy shit." And her page was filled with nothing but like weird Native American shit and
Yeah,
like spiritual Native Mother Nature shit.
she was a shaman.
And I said, "Wow, like how the fuck did she find me on, like I came home that very night and the message was there waiting for me from her.
Yeah,
Now, how the fuck did she know
Yeah,
that?
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
tell
I
her my
just the
name."
mediums, the whole psychic medium shit, and the sitting in the
yeah.
room, and your Uncle Bobby's here. He says he remembers that time you went to the beach and you dug a fucking sand hole. Oh my god.
Yeah. So Brett, I agree with you 1,000%. I would never pay. I don't believe in it. This this girl, she doesn't claim to be a medium. She says certain people have certain energies and whatever. So she came up to me in a bar in a place I never was in a town, whatever. And she came up to me. She goes, "I have to tell you something. I have a message for you." So I'm thinking I'm like, okay. She goes, "Your father, just because he doesn't come to you in your dreams, he's not mad at you, and he doesn't blame you for what happened." And I'm like, hold on a minute. Who are you? What's your name? And it's like you got to know somebody. And I could not make any connection. So I do agree with you 100%. Mediums, the whole, that whole let's sit around and talk to my dead, whatever. I don't buy into it. I don't get it. But that girl threw me off a little bit. It was a little strange.
Yeah, most of them
Yeah,
are
listen,
scams, but some of them are real.
I'm being a little, funny or whatever, but
No,
largely, I don't really believe in it. I mean, I think that a lot of the times, they take advantage of sad people and that people that are looking to hear something good, and
yeah,
I'm talking
at
about in the
100 miles an hour.
controlled. I'm
For
talking about in
100
the
miles an hour.
controlled. Yeah, the controlled environment type stuff. When you have a bunch
Yes.
of people in the crowd and
Yep.
they're feeling out the crowd, looking for like that asshole John Edwards from over there in Huntington, Long Island.
No, no,
He's
he's from. I went to school with him.
yeah, he's from Huntington, I think, right?
Nah, he's from. Yeah, well,
Or he lived,
around
or he
there.
lived that, or he lived.
I
John
don't know
Okay,
his
because
Edwards?
name.
my cousin lived out there in Huntington. He used to see him at the supermarket. This was like 15
Yeah.
years ago or something. So maybe he lived out there at one point. But he used to go, and just, oh, I'm getting something. I'm getting somebody's uncle had cancer. Somebody's uncle had cancer. Oh,
Right.
my uncle had cancer. Oh yeah, I don't know. Did he have brown hair? No, he was blonde. Okay, no, he's brown hair only. Oh, my uncle had
Yeah.
cancer. He had brown hair. Oh, it's probably you. I mean, what the fuck are we doing?
How about this one? I'm feeling a sadness. I'm getting a. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're
Somewhere
all
in
sad.
somebody's life there's a sadness.
Everybody's there because they're fucking sad. Everyone in the audience
but
is there because they're sad. They're looking to
but
hear
I
something.
exactly. But that girl, she really unnerved me because I sat and then I spoke with her for a little bit. And I said, listen, I don't believe in you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you.
You're being disrespectful.
And
Thank God.
I
don't know. Sounds like a spirit got a hold of you. Just,
Yeah,
the
yeah. The spirits
fucking
got a hold of him. They're
Pazuzu. I think
here.
Pazuzu got a hold of you.
Yeah, Baziza boy.
Pazuzu boy, you fucking Carolina boy.
Sometimes they do solve unsolved murders. They track, some of these cops they hire these psychics, and sometimes it works. It's very rare, let me tell you, but it's out there. Some things can't be explained in this fucking universe.
You're breaking up, Anthony. You're breaking up.
Yeah, this is horrible. He met Rosie O'Donnell at Costco in Long Island.
You're breaking up.
Fuck Rosie
Let's go back
O'Donnell.
to Trump. That's a better conversation. Let's go back to Donald Trump.
What up, Joe Batters? Good to see you in here, man. Long time, Joe Batters. They are very rare smoke. Most are charlatan. Yeah, I agree, Steve. I
Yeah, most
agree.
of them. Listen, I'm open to anything, whatever. But I think most of them are con artists.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And but whatever.
But
What are you gonna do?
I
People
mean,
are into all different things. That's what makes the world go around. People are into
yeah.
everything, all types of things. That's good. I support
But
it. Whatever makes you happy.
I think religion is just a primitive thing that humans it's just a primitive instinct that humans have always had for some reason. I think
Yeah,
it's a lack of understanding of the universe, and I think
but
it's
it's also
also a
hope.
fear. Yeah, it's a hope
It's
that
also hope, and people, they get some hope and thrill out of it. I mean, for a lot of people, it's like an exhilarating thing. Like some people get
yeah,
off on fucking surfing. Some people get off on knocking off banks and shit. They get an adrenaline rush. Some people get off on fucking praying every Sunday and flipping out in church. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I'm not an anti-religion guy. I don't follow religion. I believe atheism is a religion. So, yeah, I think it's all religion, and I don't really follow any of it.
I mean, I don't follow. I mean, I believe there's a higher power. I just don't understand it.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
don't.
bug
I don't.
people out.
Yeah, I don't like consign to any organized religion. But
I piss people off when I say that all the time, that atheism is a religion. People get mad.
it's the
It
belief
is.
in not believing.
It is a fucking religion, all right? They just had a big atheism convention somewhere, you know? And, you got prominent atheists who all they love to do is debate religious scholars.
Must be nice to be a shopaholic. But another reason for religion is the human brain can't comprehend death, like nothingness when it ceases to exist. The human brain can't comprehend that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah. No, what I was saying, I gotta run again. I gotta go back. But
Yeah,
what I was saying with the atheism thing, it's like, you know, these people, like, they have these whole conventions dedicated to atheism. They take out billboards in Times Square promoting atheism. All they love to do is debate religious scholars and say how atheism is the only truth. Bro, you're in a fucking religion at that point. What else is
yeah,
that? You have to take out billboards like you're a fucking Scientologist to let people know that atheism is great? You have your fucking corny conventions where you're all talking about, oh, what's the latest in religion in the country and how can we combat it? And tell them that there's nothing in the afterlife. I mean, how can I convince somebody to have no hope and that there's nothing in the afterlife? I mean, that's all I want to do. I mean, you're a fucking Momo and you're in a cult. You're in a religion too.
yeah. No, I
So
agree.
it is what.
I just wish human beings had more faith in each other. I wish they believed in each other more than some organized religion. I mean, I think the world would be a better place if people just worshipped each other. I mean, worshipped being human. I don't know. I can't explain it, but
No, it's just so it comes down to, people just being nicer to each other and accepting their differences, and but that's never going to happen. I mean, look at the country that we live in.
it's a fucked up country.
350 million people with different ideas, different things. You know, it makes us great and it makes us crazy at the same time. But you know, it's necessary, I guess.
I mean, look, religion has its purposes, but when you start killing each other over it, that's when it becomes a problem.
Right, right. And to be clear, like a lot of the atheists, you know, a lot of them also come from that perspective that religion has created a lot of disaster and a lot of wars and a lot of mess. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
true. But so has every fucking government. I mean, listen, which is another religion, you know?
Or
Patriotism, you know, it's another religion. The government. I
tribalism.
mean, you
Yeah.
know,
I
it's
mean,
just another fucking. I mean, I look at everything like religion. You know, when you go in Congress and they all have their rituals before they sit down. They do their anthems. They do their fucking, you know, all their rights and all this other bullshit. And then they sit down and they talk about how great they are and they argue and they vote and they do all this. It's all. You know, it's all a structure and it's all a belief system, and it's just very cult like, and that's all it is. And you know, unfortunately, you know, and we're all affected by it. You know,
yeah.
we're all at the whims of these fucking psychopath lunatics that are running us, and they're all.
It's
It
always
doesn't
been that
matter,
way.
Trump, Biden. It doesn't fucking matter. They're all fucking
No,
lunatics. They're lunatics. They're nuts.
you got to choose the lesser of two evils, though.
Well, that's what
That's
it
what I
is. You
always
know,
say.
it's like everybody's voting against somebody rather than voting for somebody nowadays. It's like, oh, what do I got to do? I got to vote against this guy because I don't like that guy, and this and that. You know?
That was the problem the last time. That's why we're in the mess we're in now. Because
Yeah,
instead
it's
of voting
just.
for somebody, they voted against
Yeah,
somebody.
I mean, listen, I don't like Trump, but you cannot convince me that he's any better or worse than, you know, somebody like Biden who's been in politics for 50 fucking years. I mean, these guys voted for every bad war that we ever fucking
Oh my God. Yeah.
got into. Every bad war, the Iraq war, the war on terror, Afghanistan, over 20 fucking years we've been in there. They all voted for that shit. They should all be in fucking prison. I mean, you know, Joe Biden's crime bill that he authored with Strom
In
Thurmond,
the 90s.
A former Klansman and
Yeah.
segregationist, Mr. fucking Strom Thurmond. How many fucking black, Spanish, white, whatever people is Biden responsible for fucking incarcerating? But he's like
A
a
lot.
savior. He's a savior of the fucking minorities
Now
out
he's
here. But
woke now.
I mean,
Yeah.
these people are the epitome of fucking evil, and they've been running this country forever. All right, you got senior citizens running this fucking country. Last year, they had Dianne fucking Feinstein. They trotted her out. They trotted her out onto fucking the Senate floor to vote for one last time. And you know what? She fucking died the next day. Literally, the next
She
day
didn't
she
even know what
died.
she was voting for.
She
She didn't even
died
know
the
she was
next
doing it.
fucking day. She was on her deathbed.
Yeah.
Mitch
She refused to step
McConnell
down to the
is gonna
very end.
die fucking day now. That motherfucker finally
Yeah.
said, "Oh, I'm gonna step down this year." 82 fucking years old. Okay, this is who's
Career
running this
politician.
shit. So it's not about Trump. It's about Trump. It's not about Trump. It's about everything. It's about the
It's really
people that
the
have been
assholes
running
in the
this fucking
Senate and
shit.
Congress.
People have been
Yeah.
running this shit for 50 fucking years. All right,
And you
and
got
the guy that's the
lifetime
savior.
appointments.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, and then these people, you know, listen, like I said, I'm not a Trump guy. I don't even vote. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I don't. But, you know, when you look at a guy like Biden, right? And you look at the crime bill, you look at all the wars that all these people fucking voted for. And then you look at like what his son did. I mean, the people that are with the social justice warriors and all this shit, they are anti everything what his child is about. You got this rich, multimillionaire white kid running around, doing drugs, banging fucking prostitutes in every country, making deals under the table, making millions of dollars for God knows who. I mean, he is the anti everything those people are supposed to stand for, but they have no fucking consistency in their ideology.
Yep.
So, you know, he gets a pass. Everybody gets a pass. It's just, you know, it's a fucking neoliberal hellhole. That's really what it is. That's what we live in. And
Something's
that's
got to
about
be
as
done, man.
political I'm ever going to fucking get on here. But this is what we live in. I mean, I don't know if you guys know what a neoliberal is or whatever that is, but that's what we're living in, okay?
The new normal.
We're living in the new fucking normal. You know, it's the idea where you get a Biden, you get a Clinton, you get fucking McConnell, you get all these people, right? You know, they disagree on economic things, right? But at the end of the day, Republicans might be late to the party, but they're going to vote for, whatever the Democrats believe in today, whether it be gay marriage, which Democrats have only believed since 2013. Even Obama and Hillary said they didn't believe it. And all of a sudden, after 2013, they supported it, right?
Yeah.
This is just, and Republicans are always late. Whatever Democrats believe in today, that's why I'll never be a Republican either, because whatever Democrats believe today is what the Republicans will believe in 5 or 10 years. They're just a little late to the party usually with the social shit. They all agree on the same thing socially. They have disagreements and economically, but when it comes to war, when it comes to destruction, they all agree. They all agree on it. They never disagree. There's only like a few of them that'll be dissenters,
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, it makes us look good to the liberals if we believe in gay marriage and we believe in this and we believe in that. But we'll drop 1,700 bombs on brown people overseas, and just because we believe in gay marriage, we'll get away with it, or because we believe in whatever kind of fucking fake social justice they believe in. That's why every corporation is in with the social justice now. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's just to run cover for their bullshit.
Yeah.
Like after Occupy Wall Street, after that happened, then you saw every bank, every this, they started adopting these bullshit social justice shit. Not because they love gay people, not because they love Asian Pacific Islander month or whatever the fuck it is.
But to be more
It's,
endearing to people, like
it's just to be more endearing and to run cover for their own bullshit. Nobody believes in this.
no,
Nobody
they don't.
does.
And
Nobody does.
a lot
But
of
it's
these
both
policies they
sides.
enact, it's destroying this country. I mean, defund the police. I mean,
It's
Nancy
both
Pelosi,
sides.
everybody was all
They've
for
lost.
it.
It's,
Kamala. Yeah.
But that's another thing. They don't really believe in that stuff. It's just brownie points. I mean, Pelosi, she'll walk out of an armed fucking guards. I mean, they don't believe in any of this crap. Obama got
No.
elected. What did he fill his whole lobby with? Citibank fucking bankers. That's who he filled his whole fucking lobby with.
Yeah.
His whole cabinet, not his lobby. His whole cabinet, he filled with fucking Citibank motherfuckers. So that's not hope. That's not
Citibank,
change.
right?
That's not progress. That's once again this fucking neoliberal hellhole idea that you could pretend to believe in social justice ideas while still maintaining the the
Status
corporatocracy,
quo. Yeah.
while still maintaining the fucking war state, the fucking industrial complex. That's all that matters to these people. So when you go out and you fucking vote, just remember that's what you're voting for. You're voting for war. You're voting for Wall Street. You're voting for corporatocracy. That's what you're fucking voting for.
And taxes up
End of
your
fucking
ass.
story. I mean, that's it. Now, some of them will be tougher on immigration. Some of them will be tougher here, tougher there. But on the main things that are going to destroy this world, they all agree on it. So take that to the fucking bank.
And
Do
they
it.
got us fighting with each
Do
other.
it.
We hate each
Do
other over
whatever
it.
you want with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Controlled opposition. That's what they do. They control both sides and they pit us against each other. They fucking
What a
puppet
sick
master.
girl.
Puppet master
Yeah.
shit. That's all they do. And, that's why I stopped talking about this shit fucking years ago. I stepped out. I fucking took
Me
my
too.
fucking my whatever you call it out of the ring.
Bro, I used to be crazy about this shit, man. I used to be crazy,
But
especially during the
yeah,
Obama years. I mean, I
all
used
it
to
does
watch
is make you crazy.
MSNBC, all that shit. I mean, it'll drive you nuts. You keep watching that shit. It rots your brain.
Yeah, it
And
just makes you crazy and it makes you into a bad person. I was
yeah,
arguing with my family members. I was doing this. What the fuck I need to do that for?
no, over this,
Arguing with the people I
it's not going
love.
to change nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to argue with the people I love. I mean, when Trump got elected, you had people disowning their family members. I mean, you're going to fucking
crazy. Yeah,
disown your family members, argue with people you love for 20, 30, 40 years because of some fucking Momo in Washington, D.C.? I mean, come on already. Come on, dude. Stop it already.
yeah. That's only going to be in office for 4 to 8 years. Come on.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is, man. I got to run. I'll see you later.
Yeah. All right, brother. Later. It was an interesting show, but yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but listen, man, just vote for Trump, all right? Because we can't continue on the next 4 years like this. I mean, elections have consequences. For the most part, your life will be the same, but it could be a little easier. Prices could be a lot better. The inflation could be a lot better. Gas prices, food prices, clothing, everything. It's right now we're on the wrong track, and it should be reversed or undone or tweaked a little bit. But for the most part, look, presidents come and go. We all survive for the most part. But you never know. Look, elections have consequences. You could be sent off to war because of a president. Or, you could be paying $10 in gas per gallon because of a president. It all depends. I mean, you elect a certain governor, and now you're sipping your fucking soda out of a fucking cardboard straw that fucking disintegrates into your drink, and now you're sipping fucking specks of cardboard into your fucking liver. And it's they find microplastics in cardboard in your fucking testicles and in your urine. I mean, just for the sake of being woke, you're gonna pay $15 in gas per gallon, so some fucking deer isn't interrupted in the woods while it takes a shit because there's no pipeline there. I mean, it's ridiculous. Sometimes. Look, I don't know. Forget it. Let's not let's not harp on this shit. But I will say, I gotta complain, guys. It's the last day of the month, almost the day before the last day. I thought this was another great show. I did beg in the beginning of the show, and Tatone gifted one Gunsmoke to Don membership. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you for your loyalty and your support. But that was it. I mean, you guys are leaving me out here to dry. You know what? I can't even talk like that. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it would be nice. I don't know what's going on with the support lately. You guys are scaring the shit out of me. I don't know what the hell's going on. Hopefully next month it gets better, but this is rough, man. I hate to talk like this. I really do. I really do. I thought we had a great show last night, and no support. I mean, I said, what the fuck's going on? I might be in deep shit. That's all. Look, I can't cry about it. I already begged earlier in the beginning of the show. I'll do some more begging tonight. We'll be back tonight, 11:30 tonight. We'll do some more begging, and then tomorrow's the last day of the month, so I'm definitely going to be begging. I'm going to be crying. I'm going to be guilt shaming you people. I'm going to be cursing at some of yous, and unfortunately, it's just what I have to do. A closed mouth don't get fed. You guys know I don't like to ask. I hardly ever ask. I try not to ask. I mean, the links are there. The links are, Cash App is still available after the show ends. It's not like just because the show's over, fuck Gunsmoke. He doesn't need support. No, I need the fucking support. I need the fucking support. I hate to say it. But anyway, no, great show. I want to thank Jeff Nadu, New York City Crime Spot, Tavernese, for coming on the show today. Fucking awesome conversation. Again, I like pondering the universe and life and even politics with people. Seems like everybody had a little different take on things. And I thought that was interesting. I'd love to get Jeff back on here again and talk more with him about this country and the world and the universe and all that stuff. That'd be cool. I really enjoyed that conversation. Thank you, Jeff Nadu. I Want to Talk podcast. Match DV boys. Thank you, brother. If I was rich, I know you would, bro. I know you would. And I feel bad that you're donating anyway, because I know you don't got it like that, brother. So I appreciate you, man. And Nightmare, thank you so much. Another 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I want to thank Tatone as well. But yeah, I'm in deep shit. Things ain't like they used to be. I got fucked. I got fucked over. Thank you, Phoenix. Yeah, that would be nice. Somebody's got to ask for me. I mean, they don't listen to me anymore, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I'm in deep shit. Hopefully next month it picks up. I mean, sometimes. What's up, rude Irish boy? My dude. Look, sometimes you get through a slump. Some months are good, some months are bad. We'll see what the summer holds. Then I'm going to hear excuses. Hey, Smoke, I was on vacation, man. Sorry I didn't see you for 2 months, man. You know, God forbid I say, hey, what the fuck? Where were you? You know, hey, fuck you, man. Don't ask me where I was, man. This ain't right. You know, why are you yelling at me? I'm not yelling, bro. I'm just asking you where the fuck you been, you know. I've been hanging out here in the fucking, you know, with my balls flapping in the wind. Fucking, you know, you left me out here to dry. I'm fucking drowning over here. Look, maybe things are coming to an end, you know. I had a good run. Almost 3 years. In July, it'll be my 3-year anniversary in this fucking crazy community. And we'll see how that show goes. But yeah, I'm in deep shit. Look, all good things come to an end, and it's back to the fucking warehouse with the roaches and the rats at 4 a.m, fucking unloading a fucking truck for fucking $8 an hour with some shithead boss and some shithead co-workers. And you know, struggling to make a buck, won't be around my family no more because I'm out there fucking working for the white man for fucking scraps. And that's going to be my life until I die, I guess. You know, fuck my hopes and aspirations and dreams. And yeah, fuck me, you know. I guess that's what it is, really. It's just really fuck me. I mean, that's how else am I supposed to look at it, really? Here's a tissue. My man. Thank you, Howie. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, you got to hear the begging I did at the beginning of the show. You'll love it. I had music and everything, man. Shouts to Drum Capella for the music. Thank you, brother. Shouts to Howie, man. Great show last night, Howie. And look at this, $99.99. Don't believe Mark, my dude. The guy is loaded. Yo, brother, thank you so much, bro. That's awesome. Now I can really shut the fuck up and stop crying now. Boy, that took a lot of begging there. But I feel horrible. See, this guy, Fat Bowl Italian, man. He just treated me to a nice dinner. He always, every time he meets up with me, he treats me to a nice dinner. Always taking care of me with my shows, and I just feel horrible, man, because this guy does so much for me, and I'll never be able to repay this guy. You know, I mean, this guy's really been a blessing. So I don't know what to say, man. I'm so sorry. I feel horrible now. But thank you so much, Fat Bowl Italian. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much, Howie and Oli's. Taton, Nightmare. I Want to Talk Podcast, boy. You guys are awesome, man. But yeah, hopefully things change and things get better around here. So Fat Bowl Italian can take it easy, you know. But thank God for this guy. Otherwise, I'd be up Schitt's Creek without a fucking paddle. What up, Brian Bozek, boy? Yeah, look, I chose. This is the business. This is the business we've chosen. I didn't ask how many thousands Tony Pizza made last week because it had nothing to do with business on this channel. I'm looking to give FBI my cash. Look, it's a rough business, man. The entertainment business is tough. I should have took more advantage in the beginning when things were on fire, and I was making a few bucks every night doing a show. I should have did more shows back then. But there was just so much fucking drama, and I wasn't into it. Everything was new and crazy, and I don't know. But whatever, those days are gone. Those people are gone, and it is what it is. Yeah, Dritto, yeah, I definitely got to talk to Nadu about the TikTok bullshit and pick his brain. Sean, $9.99. It's going to be okay. Oh, thank you, Sean. I feel like he just sat down next to me, put his arm over my shoulder, and said, "It's going to be okay, Smoke. It's going to be okay." And yeah, hands me a can of Coca-Cola, like it's going to be okay. Have a Coke and a smile. Yeah. Thank you, Sean. It's very nice of you, brother. I appreciate it, man. In the arms of an angel. Do-do-do. Hey, Hendry. Hang in there, Gunsmoke. You're a good man. Thank you, Hendry. Good to see you in here, too. 1999. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now I can really shut the fuck up and stop crying now. Oh, man. You guys are great. Oh, now I feel guilty now about all the begging I just did. I feel ashamed almost. It sucks I have to do that, but that's what I got to do, man. Thank you, Hendry. Thank you for having a guilty conscience and helping out, being sympathetic and empathetic and, benevolent and caring and generous. Most importantly, generous. And I appreciate all of you for your generosity, for your support. And I'm forever grateful to you guys. Don't you ever fucking forget that, all right? I'm forever grateful to Howie, Fat Ball the Town, all of you, Nightman, everybody, Tato, Phoenix, Roro, everybody who supports Sally, baby, everybody that supports this channel on the regular, man. God bless you, folks. Well, I guess I have no. Well, I'll be begging tonight too, but we'll be back around 11:30 tonight. Look, it's the last 2 days of the month. I have to get my increments in for next month's YouTube welfare check. It just has to be that way. I got to survive. I got to wet my beak too, So yeah, we'll do a little less begging tonight, and hopefully you guys will be tuning in. Hopefully, Phoenix and Silo will join us for a conversation. Maybe Jeff Nadu will come back to us. I don't know. He's a busy guy. And who knows? Who knows who'll stop by tonight? But yeah. Anyway, guys, I have to get out of here. Smoke, what am I, a jerk off now? Check Venmo. My man. Let's check the Venmo. For you. Thank you, Brian. I'm going to send you a heart. Don't take it the wrong way now. I sent it in a non-binary way. You woke jokes. Thank you so much, Brian. That's awesome, man. The cash helps. Oh, somebody sent me a cash app, too. What the fuck? Hey. Nice. Thank you to the anonymous person. There was no message, too. Just support and love. Thank you. Thank you. That's a new name. Well, I really can't cry now, but I have to get out of here. So thank you so much. Stay safe, stay dangerous, stay classy. Try to be nice to each other if you can. Don't repeat what you hear because some religious people might get upset. And we were talking politics too. They might get upset too. And yeah. See you guys tonight. And we're doing a show tomorrow. Probably around 12 noon tomorrow. All right. So yeah, be on the lookout for both of those shows. I don't want to hear no excuses. I didn't get the notification. I don't want to hear it. Shouts to Rob Jean, too. I saw him in the chat earlier. He's another busy guy. Peace out, Mark Boy, Chad D, Tony Silo, Chris, Anthony Tavernese, Phoenix Baby. Who else? Kevin Wu. Was looking for you, man. Where the hell you been? Less begging and more crying. That's your motto. There's gonna be no fucking deals. No fucking deals. I'll get Jacoby and Myers to plea bargain my ass. Cost me 10 dimes. That EBT is going to be popping tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Make sure you guys get your EBT cards out tomorrow. It's Friday, last day of the month. You sound like a PBS boy. What's up there? You fucking Reading Rainbow boy? You really know how to do it, Smoke. I gotta give it to you. Thank you, Sean. Little bit of begging in my life. Not begging, you entertain us every day. Thank you, Hendry. I like to look at it that way, but some people would call it crying and begging. I heard there was crying going on here. Can I join? Of course. Of course you can. I can't swim. Stop it. He's drowning in my tears. Oh, I don't know, Alan Blue. I don't know. I forgot about that guy. Yeah, we got to look into that TikTok, Howie. I definitely got to look into that TikTok. Yeah, man. Yeah, shouts to Howie, bro. That was a great show last night. It's always good when Howie comes on the show. He's always got stuff to talk about. It's all good, Chad D. I feel you, though. But yeah, thanks again, Brian, and thanks again to the anonymous person. I'm out of here. You know I'm not good with goodbyes. So we'll see you guys later tonight. I'll try to take a little power nap or something. And yeah. Until next time, people. Peace. And thank you again for shutting me the fuck up so I don't have to cry. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. All right, guys. Until next time. Yeah.